Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Make It Monday. I'm your host, Laura Buechler from Inkyfingers Papercrafting, and I'm going to be showing you today how to make another cute, quick Christmas card. And of course, this is a layout that you could use for lots of different cards. And in fact, I'm even going to show you exactly how you could do that. Don't forget to stick around to the end of the video. You're going to find out who is winning this beautiful card that we made last week on Make It Monday. And let's get started. Let's make that bigger and put that aside. We have got some fun little bits and pieces today to make a beautiful Christmas card. And what I'm using is the More Wishes stamp set. Let me zoom out a little bit. Now, if you know me at all, you know I love stamping with sentiment sets. I love to create a really lovely, although not always elaborate layout, and then add some big splashy sentiments to go along with it. So this stamp set, Biggest Wish, has been in my collection, and it is one of my absolute favorites. It's been in my collection for a couple of years now. It's in the annual catalog, and you can see how you can mix and match, you know, happy birthday, thanks friend, hello friend, and we have all these same sentiments in a bold font and then in a cursive font, and then you can mix and match and, you know, make it look however you want. Well, they have designed More Wishes to be the same kind of idea. So now you have a double set that you can get. You know, you could go, let's see, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you. Oh, you could even put wishes in there and an exclamation mark. So I love it. They're designed to work together. They're very fun to mix and match. And the card layout that I'm making today, you could, I'm going to be using the More Wishes stamp set, but you could absolutely use this stamp set and turn it into a birthday card with some different designer series paper. So let's see how we're going to make this happen. I also designed this card with the idea that, you know, we often get stuck with these 2-inch strips of designer series paper after we've finished, you know, cutting card fronts and whatnot. So this uses a 2-inch strip of designer series paper. And I'm just very lightly marking on my cardstock where that paper ends. If I line it up right at the edge of my white cardstock, this line shows me where it ends. And you're going to see why that's important in just a moment. Now, I want to get out my Stampin' Pierce mat because I'm using photopolymer stamps. And I'm going to start with my Misty Moonlight. Is that what I'm doing? No, I'm starting with Real Red. I'm full of doubt today. Okay. So shout out to those of you who are watching live or on the replay and tell me how many Christmas cards you will be making or have already made this year. So the reason I've got this line here is because I'm going to start stamping Mary, and I want my Marys to be centered between the edge and this line. If I didn't have the line here, it would be hard to tell where to do my stamping. Okay, and the other thing I want to mention is that the first one I do is just going to be half of a Mary. It's going to start off the paper. And I'm going to keep stamping all the way down. I'm inking up with my Real Red. Oh, it looks like my Real Red might need a refill. And when I get down to the bottom, we're going to do a partial Mary again. So there we go. We've got a partial and 3 fulls and a partial at the top. All right, we're done with our Real Red. Now I want to take my designer series paper. This is from the Berry Christmas pack. And I'm going to grab my adhesive and my silicone mat. And I'm going to pop that down on my cardstock. I went over my Christmas card list a couple of days ago, and I think I will be mailing out about 195 Christmas cards. If you are not on my list, by the way, you can go to my website, inkyfingers.ca, and there's a little spot there that says, get a card from me. And you can click on there and join my Happy Mail list. And that means I'll be sending you a holiday card, whether that's for Christmas or another special holiday of your choice. And if you celebrate birthdays, I'll be sending you a birthday card as well. You have an option to fill in your birthday. Okay, so that's looking really good. I love it so far. Now we've got a couple more layers that we want to add on. And we're going to pop that on there. Oh, yeah. That's really picking up the blue from the red and blue sweater pattern here. And then I'm going to pop it right onto my card front. There we go. So that's looking pretty good. I like it. Merry, 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 merry. I've got this strip of designer series paper that I can lay over the seam here and just give it a more finished look. Or you could leave it just like that. It's up to you. Because this is a thin little strip of DSP, I'm going to use my multi-purpose glue instead of my adhesive, because my adhesive is just about as wide as this paper. I've got to dig around in my tool mug to find my tweezers. I've got all my things just crammed in this mug. Okay. My tools are all tangled up, but I've saved them. Phew. All right. Got my tweezers. These are really cool reverse tweezers. So you squeeze them to open and release them to grip. And of course, we know with the multi-purpose glue that we have a couple of seconds while the glue is drying to press it down. So if we put it down and it's a little bit out of place, we have some wiggle room to get that where we want it to be. All right, so my card is looking good. My ink pad definitely needs to be refilled. And now we're going to add another sentiment. So I have got the Christmas from our same More Wishes stamp set. And I'm going to stamp that one in Misty Moonlight. All right. So my friend Diana and I were at a craft fair, not this past weekend, but the weekend before, and someone was asking for a birthday card for someone with a birthday in December. We know those people often get forgotten or ignored, right? And we thought, oh my gosh, wouldn't it be great to make a card just like this and then Merry, 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 and then put birthday on here instead of Christmas. That would make a really good December birthday card. So I'm going to pop up the Christmas with some little mini dimensionals. And then I think this card might need some bling, hey? All right. Definitely needs some bling right there. I must have gotten ink on my finger because there's a little blotch. So we better put some bling on there. That looks really cute. I'm really pleased with that. Now, what kind of bling are we going to put on? Iridescent rhinestones would be nice. These dots might be nice. Oh, well, these ones are like specifically, these came with the Berry Christmas Suite, but they're blue, green, and silver, which are not the ones, the colors we've used on here. Sequins. Yes, I have a lot of embellishments, and yes, it's hard for me to decide sometimes which ones to use. Any votes from the comments? Anyone want to give me a suggestion of what embellishment I should use? If you're watching the replay, you can also vote, and then you can see if you were correct in your guess when you see what I turn out to use. I think I'm gonna go with I think I'm gonna try these sequins. I don't know, the sequins and the sweater, they're just kind of calling to me to be connected. So I'm using the putty end of my take your pick tool, and this is what I like to do to pick up the sequin. I'm going to put it right on top of that little blotch. I like that. And then I'm going to put sequin here and a sequin there. So there we go. 3 little sequins on our Christmas sweater card. What do you think? Do you like it? All right. I'm pleased with how that turned out. Don't forget that you can get a chance to win this card when you share the video, and just make sure you leave a comment to let me know that you've shared, because Facebook doesn't always tell me who has shared the video. And if you'd like to buy either of the stamp sets that I showed, or the designer series paper, or any of the products that you see me use in my Make It Monday videos, you can find them at inkyfingers.ca. Just go right there and click on Shop Stampin' Up, and you'll find all the kind of products that you need to make fabulous projects like this. Now let's have a look at this stunning card that we made last week. May the season of sparkle bring joy and delight. Now, I know that somebody shared the video because Facebook says it has a share, but nobody told me in the comments, so I'm not sure who it was that shared it. So I'm going to hang on to this card, and I'm going to send it away to a special winner sometime later this month. For some reason or another, I'm going to have to come up with something. So in the meantime, I want you to think about what you can do this week to be crafty. I want you to have some fun getting creative, and be sure to join me next week for Make It Monday, where we'll be making another Christmas project. Have a great week, everyone, and thank you for joining me today. Bye.